just give us some background into who you are. Like, how did you fall in love with music, and then how did you fall in love with astronomy?
Yeah. So I've been playing the piano since I was 2.5 years old, and spent the next 2 decades just really honing my craft as a pianist. And then in my 20s, I started dabbling with composing. And at the time, I was with full-time pianist with the Australian Ballet Company, and really it was a dance studio that was my entry point into being a composer through movement. And so there I was on the Sydney Opera House in the orchestral pit playing Carmina Burana, a very inspirational piece, as you may or may not know. But it's very, it's very theatrical, and it's quite, it's a very popular piece. But it was there in that moment, LeTroy, that I decided to resign from my position and go and, go to new adventures in this composing realm and try and find my purpose, or at least find as far as my curiosity could take me as a composer. So I resigned and pursued a career as a composer, and then natural progression led to ballets, and then I fell into the film genre, which was hugely inspirational for me. And it was a natural progression, being in the dance studios, watching the movement of dances, and then seeing the movement of films and the emotional landscape, and absolutely just love that place. And 20 years after that decision, I had stumbled across my biggest project to date, which was the Moons Symphony, which you were just describing and we're here to talk about. So that's how I sort of came into its orbit. But in terms of the actual content of finding these moons, came through a piano concerto. So I don't have any astronomy background, I don't have a science background, but I have a film composing background. And when I saw these moons, I instantly just felt they needed music and they needed emotion, and I knew I could do that as a film composer, and that's how I set about encasing their stories in a symphony, symphony.com. I'd love to take you on this lunar adventure, so come and join us. Moonsymphony.com. I'd love to take you.
Pushplaypods.com.